good, everybody? My name is Phatty. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about how to use Fruity Slicer like a boss, and I'm going to give some tips on using this plugin for sampling, okay? Now, before we get into this melody that we're going to sample is from the new Critique Clan Sample Pack Volume 1, which is a pack created by DC the Beatmaker, Opal McGinnis, and myself. We got 30 melodies in here, the stems are included, and it's royalty free. So if you are interested in that pack, you can check it out with the link in the description. All right, let's move right on. So we got Fruity Slicer pulled up in the channel rack, all right? Here's the sample right here. I'm just going to click and drag it in, but we'll listen to it first. This is what the sample sounds like. This one's called Tribe Called Flute. All right, a super dope vibe there, and there's a bunch of different parts, which is what I like. So we're just gonna click and drag that right over top of Fruity Slicer to get it pulled up in there. All right, once you put a sample in Fruity Slicer, it's gonna auto chop it. We can actually just go into this little slicer tool right here. Let's just do B. Okay, the cool thing about Fruity Slicer is it chops it to the piano roll. So see, there's a chop in each, not each key, but a lot of the keys on the piano roll. So if you have a MIDI keyboard, this is how you can just play samples super easily on your keyboard. So this is how we're going to get some super sick chops here, all right? First thing I want to do, though, is bring the attack and decay up a little bit, because that's going to mitigate the clicks and pops that we have in the sample. Now, I'm also going to go into the little wrench icon and turn the volume up because it makes it kind of quiet. That's already kind of cool right there. Now, we can click on any one of these chops. We can reverse it, but we'll get into that once we kind of feel it out a little bit. So let me go into the piano roll here, Control A, and delete all those chops because I'm going to put in my own. I like this one. Okay, so we're going to start with that. Let's just kind of build some sample chops here. Just build a composition. We can use the same sample to build a top line melody just right on top of it as well. Kind of bring these down a little bit, and let's do a Control A and Alt R, kind of randomize the velocity. Cool, that sounds dope. All right, let's make another composition over here. just randomly putting stuff in and it's working. So I would just experiment with it. That's already really dope. Now we can actually bring this to a mixer track and let's manipulate it a little bit more. Let's put some reverb on there. Good amount of reverb. Kind of EQ it up a little bit. Let's see what flanger on it sounds like. That's pretty dope. Now let's see if we can put some gross beat on here and see if we can get a second part for later on in the melody. You know, some slow triplet or something. That's dope. So we're going to drag the pattern in. We'll bring it over so it's 16 bars total, and then we'll just highlight 9 through 16 and automate this trip gross beat. And that will give us our sample. We can start adding drums and making a beat out of it. See how easy that is with Fruity Slicer? So don't be sleeping on that. I do like sampling in the playlist, but when it comes to quick creating samples and just being able to play them on the keyboard, Fruity Slicer really takes the ball there because, like I said, that took just only a few minutes and we really got some dope stuff. Now, a couple things that I want to talk about here. You can also mess with the pitch shift and the time shift as well inside Fruity Slicer and get some interesting things going on. So let's just bring the pitch shift up a little bit and you can hear what that's doing. See, if I bring it up there, it's making it a higher pitch. And then obviously if I bring it down, it'll make it a lower pitch. And now this is what the time shift's doing. Let's see what it sounds like if we bring it up. See, as you hear, if you bring it up more, it kind of slows the chops down a little bit. And if you bring it down, it speeds them up. So yeah, you can mess with those at your own leisure. If you like that, you can put that in, get creative with it. But yeah, like I said, also don't sleep on the fact that any one of these chops, you can just click. And then once you click it, it pulls it up in this window here. It tells you a little bit about what it is. It tells you what key it's on. But you can also reverse it. Okay, so don't sleep on that either if you want to easily reverse some sample chops in there. But yeah, I'm gonna just start adding some drums and make a beat here. If you're interested in how that sounds, you can stay and see what's up. But yeah, that beat will play right at the end here. But essentially, that's pretty much all the tips I got for Fruity Slicer. It's pretty straightforward. Throw your sample in there, bring the attack and decay up a little bit to mitigate the clicks and pops. And yeah, if you want to reverse your samples, you just click on the sample and you can reverse it. You click on the little slicer tool, and that's what kind of slices you want. Beat, half beat, quarter beat, 1/3 beat, 1/6 beat. So go ahead and just get creative with it, mess with it, practice with it. If you need some samples to chop, like I said, we dropped the Critique Clan Sample Pack Volume 1, so you can check that out with the link in the description. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Stick around to hear the beat, but if this did bring you value, please leave a like, hit subscribe, and hit that little bell. Much love, y'all. Peace.